Alright, what's going on CPS team? Welcome to another training video, and today we're just going to talk briefly about candlesticks. Now before I get into this topic, candlesticks, if you want to learn a bit more about the specific patterns of candlesticks, make sure you check out the Forex chart patterns under candlesticks under the Forex training section. There's lots of information about them here, and you can see the various different types of patterns and formations that candlesticks will perform. We have a couple examples here. Now again, part of trading, there's many different strategies, many different patterns, but you don't need every single one, right? At the end of the day, all it takes to be successful is to master one of these and look for one of just these patterns every week, every day. If you're used to just capitalizing on one of these patterns, you can be very successful instead of trying to look for them all. Just looking for that one that you know works, or you know how to work it, and that just comes with the right practice. But at the end of this tutorial, make sure you check out the candlesticks file under the Forex trading section. Now to get into this, I'm just going to talk briefly about the candlesticks and what they are. So a candlestick is just a certain amount of time of price action. Now we have a wide range of different time frames starting from 1 minute to 1 month. I started this example on the 1 month for a reason. This candlestick right here represents 1 month of price movement. So this is January of 2017 right here. January of 2017. It may not look like much, but let's break this candlestick down and see what's inside of it, because understand, it's just one candlestick. We can't see much out of this. We don't see any patterns, any strategy forming there, but as you break things down, you start to see more and more. One thing I like to think of it is that patterns fit inside of patterns. So smaller patterns fit inside of bigger patterns, or there's always a smaller pattern inside of your higher time frames, and vice versa. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to square up this candlestick. I'm going to use the rectangle tool. I'm going to click on that, and all I'm going to do is this. That's all I'm going to do, and we're going to break things down to all the way to about 4-hour or 1-hour time frame, just to give you guys an example of how much movement there is in the market on a month-to-month basis. So again, this candlestick represents 1 month here, 1 month of price movement. So let's go to the weekly, and of course we spread out a bit. Right? Well, we spread out just a bit, right? Our same box there. Let's make this a bit bigger here. It shifted on us there. There's sort of our same box, the past month, right? It still doesn't look like too much movement, right? Those are weeks now. So we went from the monthly, right? That one candlestick. Let's make this a little wider. That one candlestick to a couple, to a few. I'm going to drag this back over. There we go. There's our month, right? Let's look at it on an even smaller time frame now. Let's break it down. So now we start to see a lot more. We start to see a lot more movement. So this is the daily time frame now. So each one of these candlesticks now represents a day of price action. So 24 full hours of price action. Any time frame we choose, that's how it goes. If we go to the 15-minute, the candlesticks represent 15 minutes of time. And there's a term that I like to use. It's accuracy and frequency. We can see a lot of accuracy on our higher time frames, but maybe not as much frequency, versus the lower time frames where we get more frequency, but some cases where maybe not as accurate. You're going to see that concept in one of the videos very soon. But let's just break this down one more time. Let's look at it one more time on the 4-hour. So there's that same box that I drew back on that 1 month. Notice how much more spread out it is. There's lots more to see. At this point, we could start to use strategy. However, there's no indicator. I'm not showing strategy right now. We will in the next video. Just wanted to give you guys a rundown of how we can break things down from one time frame to another. In the next video, you will see how we can perform strategy in that concept. So be sure to Make sure you watch the next video after this. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it was some help. And again, be sure to read the candlestick file under the Forex training. Take care. Peace.